What's up, everybody? Welcome to Grindhouse Video Live. Every Sunday at 7-ish, I go live on YouTube and I tell you what came in, what's coming in, give you news, updates, rants, reviews, and answer your questions. If you have any questions, please ask them and I will get to those in just a minute. Yeah. New week. Hopefully everybody had a good week. Good Valentine's Day for all those that have a significant other. Yeah. The Arrow sale is over. It went really well. The Arrow sale was a big success. Very happy with everything, the way it went, and how many orders we got. So the final order has been placed. I'm expecting it maybe tomorrow, possibly Tuesday. I think at the latest it would come in on Wednesday. And then once it does come in, it'll take about a day or so to check it all in. And then we will start shipping everything, getting everything out. And that'll take another day or so. It shouldn't take too long. So by the end of the week, we should be done with shipping for the Arrow sale. I will say, if you watched last week, I did my recommendations for the Arrow sale, and I started playing trailers, and I was talking behind that the whole time. I didn't realize that nothing was coming out. All you were seeing was the trailers, so I apologize about that. Luckily, no one was really watching last week because it was the stupid ball, and so I didn't have to really worry about that. But I was like, because I got a copyright strike, I'm like, I didn't play anything. And then I looked at it, I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot to set it up correctly. So I apologize that it didn't work. But I was giving you some good information on those movies, too. Oh, well. How's everyone doing? Hello to everybody in chat. Doom Asylum is awesome. It is. I need to watch that one again. I haven't seen it in a while. I do need to watch that. When are you going to fill up that shelf behind you? I was working on it today. You notice that the stuff here is moved, and these couple shelves, because okay, so I'm purging right now, and the DVDs are the last thing I have to purge. So the reason why it's taking so long is because I literally got, what was it, E through J done today. There's a bunch of movies I have. This is a stack that I'm not keeping. Do I need Joy and Joan? Probably never going to watch it. Do I need Joy? Probably never going to watch it. I watched the trailer for The Hairdresser's Husband. Looks really boring. Couldn't find a trailer for Haunted Casino, but I'm like, I will never watch this. I don't really like a lot of the more modern full moon stuff. I watched the trailer for Hell Asylum and decided not to put that in my collection. Watched the trailer for Horrific, decided not to put that in my collection. There's a lot of full moon stuff. Horror Vision, decided not to put that in my collection. Couldn't find trailers for these, but I'm like, I've had this for 8 years. I've never watched it. I'm probably never going to watch it, so why have it? This movie, I'll never watch it. So I'm going through and I'm watching trailers for a lot of the stuff that I have in my DVDs and trying to see if I want to keep it or not. So it's taking a little bit longer than just putting new movies out and sorting everything. So that's why. That's why it's taking a little bit longer. Hey Mike, just got my Arrow stuff. Thanks to the awesome shipping. Got 12 Monkeys 4K, and I know that there was a replacement disc program. Will the copy I just received be affected? I don't know. There's no way for me to know whether you got the replacement disc or not. I don't know how they're marking the disc. If you open it up and you don't see a V2 on it, maybe something like that, something to differentiate the disc, you'll need to contact Arrow. So I'm alright, getting through a rough spot after my cat passed away Thursday. I'm sorry, but in metal. Right now he's in king cake. What is king cake? I've never heard of that. But I'm sorry to hear about your cat. I'm not an animal person, but I do understand that people get very attached to their animals. Are you going to be at FrankenCon? Yes, we are one of the sponsors for FrankenCon. My second order was Vamp in it, and I've actually never seen it. Can't wait. Vamp, I haven't seen that in forever, but I love Vamp. I've always been a fan of Vamp. Even though I'm not a big fan of vampire movies, Vamp is one of the few that I really like. And it doesn't hurt that Dee Dee Pfeiffer is in it. I always had a crush on her. King Cake, Mardi Gras dessert. Okay, interesting. I've never heard of King Cake. That's crazy. I've also never gone to New Orleans. 13 plus years. Damn, that's great. Yeah, sorry for your loss, man. All right. Let's get into the show. What are we going to do first? Let's do what came in. What did come in, Mike? Lots of stuff. All of the Vinegar Syndrome and partner label stuff came in. So we got American Rap Star on with or without the slipcover. We've got Amigo with or without the slipcover. Biozombie, highly recommend this movie. I brought one home with me. I wanted to watch it today. It didn't happen. Possibly tonight. I haven't seen it in forever, but I absolutely love this movie. Highly recommend Biozombie. It was a little bit late, but Dark Glasses did come in from Shudder this week. Deep Undead, with or without the slipcover. Devonsville Terror, with or without the slipcover. Eat Brains Love, with or without the slipcover. Enter Santo from Indicator finally came in. This is the limited edition box version. Another limited edition, this one's from Radiance, Filler Up with Super. For the Plasma, with or without the slipcover. Foxhole, with or without the slipcover. Glow, the story of the gorgeous ladies of wrestling, with or without the slipcover. Highly recommend this doc. I'm pretty sure that this is the one that I've seen. I know I watched a Glow documentary years ago, and this one's from 2012, I think, and that's about the same time that I watched it, so I think it's the same thing, but I highly recommend this. Plus, if it's not the same doc, I used to watch Glow back in the day, because I'm an 80s, 90s kid, and I loved it. It was awesome. So anything Glow related, I endorse. Goodbye, 20th Century from Vinegar Syndrome, with or without the slipcover. Hitman Heart just comes without the slipcover. The slips are gone. The House That Screamed from Arrow. This one came with a slipcover. The Hunter Blu-ray from Kino. This one came with a slipcover. Doesn't look like that though. Magnificent 7 4K from Shout Select. This one came with the slipcover. Magnificent Warriors from Eureka. This one also came with the slip. Oh shit. That's not what's supposed to happen. Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix this real quick. See, I checked this, and everything was supposed to be correct. Alright, let me add the files. Those to those. Open. Okay. And let's see if it loaded. It did. I don't know if it's in the right place. Alright, we'll continue. Sorry. That was supposed to already be in there. Next up, there's only a certain amount that I can do as a file, or as like a folder, and I guess I ran out. We also got in the Slumber Party Massacre 1 and 2 on 4K from Scream Factory. This is not a collector's edition, so it does not come with slipcovers. Son of the Stars. This one comes with or without the slip. Terrifier. This one is the Australian version from your Umbrella. This also comes with All Hallows Eve. I should have more in very soon. I didn't even get enough in to fill pre-orders, but I have more on the way, and those should be in possibly by the end of the week. But we also got Terrifier 2. I should have those still in stock. From partner labels, we got Thrust with or without the slipcover. Slipcover is by Mike Diana, who will come up later on in this live show. Thrust, I think this is Culture Shock. Then from Eureka, Violent Streets. This is with a slipcover. Who Done It? The Clue documentary does not have a slipcover. All of those are gone. I can't get any more. I never even got them to begin with. And then Wild Reads with or without the slipcover. That should be it. And that is it. That's what I got in this week. Let's talk about what I'm expecting to get in this week. First up, from last week, Dazed and Confused did not come in, but it is in stock and coming in this week. Also, Pinocchio 964. People have been asking about this one. I don't know why Media Blasters is taking so long to get product to me, or to my distributor first. But that's what's been happening lately, with hair extensions and now Pinocchio. So these are definitely going to be in stock. I don't know if I have enough ordered or have enough coming to have more than fill my pre-orders. I don't know. We'll find out this week. We also, from last week, Sci-Fi from the Vault and Thrillers from the Vault from Mill Creek. And now on to the new stuff that I'm expecting this week. From the UK, Dark Places, Blu-ray. UK, Indicator, Death of a Gunfighter, Limited Edition. From the US, we've got the Dragonheart 4K. From SRS Cinema, Ed Gein the Musical on DVD. I am getting a screener for this because it's called Ed Gein the Musical. It's probably horrible, but I've got to see. From Full Moon, Femalien, Starlight Saga. Also from Full Moon, Giantess Attack versus Mecha Fembot. Full Moon. On Blu-ray and on DVD will be in stock. Also from Criterion, Hollywood Shuffle. The double feature Legend of Fong Sai-yuk 1 and 2. That's from Ronin Flicks. From, I believe this is Kino, Marathon Man 4K. From Indicator, The Night of the Following Day, Limited Edition. From SRS Cinema, Night of the Zodiac on DVD. We got Phenomena Standard from Synapse 4K. From Full Moon, Puppet Master Dr. Death on Blu-ray and on DVD. Rocky Collection from whoever put out Rocky. I don't know off the top of my head. The Scream Steelbook 4K. From Arrow UK, The Sisters Brothers on 4K and on Blu-ray. 4K, that would be funny if they just skipped Blu-ray altogether and just did 4K and DVD. But they didn't. It's just 4K and Blu-ray. But those will be in this week. Also on DVD, Solitude of the Tormentors from SRS Cinema. From the UK, we've got Target on Blu-ray. The Texas Chainsaw Mascara from Beelzebub. It's a classic. Everybody's seen Texas Chainsaw Mascara, right? It should be interesting. Beelzebub is an interesting character. But also the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4K and the Steelbook should be in this week. Those Who Walk Away on DVD. Training Day on 4K. Wild Orchid 2 on Blu-ray. This is from Ronin Flicks. And that's it. That's what I'm expecting this week. Will all of that come in? Probably not. I honestly don't expect the Texas Chainsaw Massacre to be in. Those titles usually aren't on time. Indicator, those releases will be in because they're coming from the UK, and it's way more reliable to get stuff from the UK on time than it is from Alliance to get the Indicator stuff from the US. So that's what I'm expecting this week. So yeah, that's a lot. Okay, a lot happened since I did that. My second order was Vamping It. I've actually never seen it. Can't wait. Okay, I already watched. I already read those. Got VIP tickets for FrankieCon. All right, man. Yeah, good. Rob, yeah, I will. We will see you there. I don't know if I will be there the whole time, but I will be there here and there. Awesome to hear Vamp was a good choice. From New Orleans. I used to live there until we moved. I was a kid at the time. Need to get Santo. Do you think Vinegar Syndrome will ever go to the route of Arrow and have their own streaming app? They've tried it before. I know they paid a lot of money to a company to set it up, and they got ripped off. Will they invest in that again? I don't know. I think they're doing okay using other people's apps, and it doesn't cost as much to actually do it that way. Shopping app would be great for me. I'm not doing a shopping app. Nope, not doing a shopping app. That Santos said it must get like Silver Party Massacre 2 on 4K. What a time to be alive. The slips for Clue documentary out in like hours. Let me know how it is at Geen when you watch it. Full Moon always delivers. Hollywood Shuffle was great. Nailed that Jet Li title. I hope I did. How are they going to try and pretend away Rocky 5? Nice Scream Steelbook. Now, if only it's the unrated director's cut and the gore put back in it. I haven't seen Texas Chainsaw Mascara. What's the word on Martin? It got delayed by a month. Randoms. I've got 5 selections here from my collection. Let's see what the app picked this time. It's on the DVD heavy. First off, Death Wish 4K. I have never seen a Death Wish movie, and I've been waiting till they all kind of, because like as soon as I was ready to like dig in when Vinegar Syndrome did the Death Wish 2, then I think like right after that I heard about the Death Wish 4K, and I'm like, I'm just gonna wait till all of it comes in. I kept this one because it's a shaker, and I didn't feel like fixing the disc when I checked it in, so I just kept it because I was going to get it anyway. So there you go, Death Wish from Kino. Next up, my favorite Kevin Smith movie, Dogma. Now, what's funny is this was my favorite Kevin Smith movie when I was a Christian also, which looking back, I'm like, holy shit, how was I a Christian after watching and liked it watching this movie? But yeah, I love this movie. Hopefully one day it will get out of rights hell due to Weinstein and get a Blu-ray release that is affordable. Because I think there is a Dogma Blu-ray, isn't there? Or am I thinking something else? There may be a Dogma Blu-ray that's like super expensive, but I love this release because you open it up and it's like a Bible, and then you get the movie stuff. I've got a movie watch at the store, like Hosties. That's fucking hilarious. I love this movie. I love this movie so much. There's so many fucking huge actors in this movie too. Like, it's crazy. But there you go, Dogma. This is the only other only other Blu-ray that the app picked, and this is where the Mike Diana story comes back in. Frankenhooker, signed by Frank Henenlotter. So I am not an autograph guy. I've told this story before. One of the scenes from the Mike Diana documentary, Boiled Angel, took place in the original Grindhouse video. I got a call on a random Sunday. I wasn't even open, and the person, the production guy, I guess, I don't remember who it was. And I remember his name was Mike. I can't remember his last name. Emailed me. He's like, hey, we lost our location, and we, on the way to the location from the airport, we drove by your store. Can we shoot there? And he kind of gave an idea of what the shoot was, and he's like, he mentioned Frank Henenlotter, and I'm like, is Frank gonna be there? He's like, yeah, and you can bring stuff to have him sign. I'm like, oh, cool, holy shit. So I brought all of my Frank Henenlotter stuff. So that's why Frank Henenlotter signed. Nice little tie-in to Mike Diana, who is the nicest person and most quiet person I've ever seen, or ever met. Like, he's super nice, super low-key, in that whole situation. It's a great doc. You should definitely check it out. But yeah, that whole situation was fucked. But anyway, next up from Synapse, we've got Header. I have seen this before. It's been a while. But it's pretty fucked up. It's a pretty fucked up movie. What I do remember of it, it's pretty fucked up. And then lastly, Full Moon, Shadow Zone. A good full moon movie. At least that I remember. It's been... Last time I watched this, it was on VHS. Let's just say that. And I rented it. But I always remember liking this one. I need to rewatch a bunch of stuff. And that's one of those in my collection that I need to rewatch. I also added something new to my collection in the living room. Someone brought in a collection of dolls. And I bought them immediately for me. These did not hit the floor for the store. It didn't go out. I literally gave him money and put it in a box, put them back in the box, and just waited till I went home and brought them home. And I like to share it because it started a new passion, because I did not really know that this existed. But I bought Killer Clowns from Outer Space dolls that this dude that brought them in. They're on stands, and the feet are magnet, so they just stick to the stand. They come with little guns, little hats. These are fucking amazing. They're bendable. They're awesome. And then when I put them up, this is what I realized. They laugh. I did not know when I bought them. So it started a new passion. So every time I get something in from this passion, I will show it off to you guys. I went on Etsy. He said he got them from a guy on Etsy years ago. So I went on Etsy and started looking around, and holy shit, there's a bunch of really cool stuff. And I spent way more than I wanted to. I cut it down quite a bit from what I had in my cart. But the things that I bought that night were things that I needed in my life. So and next week you'll probably see something from it, because you'll probably see something from it next week, because I think I got a shipping notification for one of the items. So yeah, as I get stuff in for that part of my collection, I will show those off, because those things are fucking amazing. They're so fucking cool. Because I've got a bunch of stuff out there, and most of it's going to go out to the store and get sold off, because most of what I have is NECA or whatever, most of it's NECA, honestly. Just stuff that I've gotten at Target or Walmart or whatever. It's not special. The packaging, honestly, for NECA toys kind of annoys me, because they put them in the box and you got to open it up to see what the figure is. So a lot of that stuff it doesn't get enjoyed. I look over as I'm watching television at the Killer Clowns from Outer Space dolls, and I just smile. I've never done that to anything else on the shelves. So I'm going to start getting rid of that and start getting in a more, not necessarily one of a kind, but harder to find collection of memorabilia. And so yeah, that's one thing. Late March on Martin, it did get pushed back. Some VS films wind up on Shudder, random for all, but I watched The House That Screamed Romero last night, and it blows away the Scream Factory edition. Recommend picking up for sure. Have screenshots of IG if you want to see. That's from Gore Forever. Lots of love for Dogma. Smith says he'll never release Dogma in the U.S. again since it's a Weinstein film. I do know that someone thought they bought the rights, but they bought it for the wrong person. So it didn't. Yeah. He claimed that both of his offers were scoffed at and added that my movie about angels is owned by the devil himself. Pretty much true. Frank Henenlotter is going to be at FrankieCon too. That's awesome. I haven't seen him since, and that was like 7 years ago. It was really early in the store that he came in. We got that same Dogma Collector's Edition, and yes, they're out up on Blu-ray. I've seen a bootleg Blu-ray of Dogma. Like, I've got it on DVD. I don't need a bootleg of it, but it would sell really well. It would really sell well if they could get it out of the grips of the Weinstein asshole. Heather's one of the most screwed up books ever read, but all of his books are. A good full moon movie? Does such a thing exist? Yes. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to give you a short list of full moon movies that I actually like. One of my favorites of all time for a full moon is probably Head of the Family. That movie's actually kind of funny, like when it's supposed to be. Like it's on purpose supposed to be funny at points, and it actually is. Highlight 2. It stars Jacqueline Lovell, who is one of the hottest women of the 80s and 90s. And she doesn't wear clothes the whole time, so that's good. The head monster, literally the head monster, is actually really done well. It's kind of an interesting story, and I highly recommend it. I think it's a really good, really fun movie. Head of the Family, 2 thumbs up. Also, another one starring Jacqueline Lovell is The Killer Eye. That movie is a lot of fun, and one of the very few sequels, Killer Eye, Halloween Haunt, that Full Moon did that is a little bit more modern. I think that was like 2010, 2012, somewhere around there. The sequel is actually really good too. Killer Eye, both of the Killer Eye movies, Killer Eye and Killer Eye Halloween Haunt, are both really good. One of the best. Okay, I'll take it back. And now that I'm seeing more of the Full Moon catalog in my head, my number one from Full Moon would have to be Sorority Babes and the Slimeball Bolorama. I was getting Slave Girls from Beyond Infinity mixed up. But yeah, Sorority Babes and the Slimeball Bolorama is one of my favorites from Full Moon. It's just a great movie. I love that movie. Linnea Quigley, Michelle Bauer, like it's just a great movie. And then Slave Girls from Beyond Infinity is actually really fun. Beach Babes from Beyond, that one is actually really fun, and I rewatched it. They just re-released it on Blu-ray in an unedited form, and it actually is very good. There are Puppet Master movies I like. I haven't seen them in so long that I couldn't tell you which ones I like. I do remember rewatching part 1 and thinking it was really boring. It's kind of slow. And I think 2, 3, 4, 5, 17, 15, whatever, however far they've gone, ramped up the craziness factor. But yeah, the part 1 of Puppet Master is actually a little bit boring. But honestly, I haven't watched them in so long, I can't give you a recommendation on those. What else? Most of it's DVD, like, so it shouldn't be sitting here. Full moon, full moon, full moon. That's about all I can think of right now off the top of my head. I'd have to look at their catalog. There's a bunch of them I just haven't seen since the 90s. Like Castle Freak, Meridian, Trancers. I haven't seen any of those. Demonic Toys. I will say Demonic Toys is pretty fun. Haven't seen it in a while, but I like that one. But yeah, they have a bunch of good stuff. I don't trust their newer stuff, to be honest. So there you go. But yes, a good full moon movie does exist. Rob. Shadow Zone and Crash and Burn are underrated full moon titles I would love to have on Blue. Crash and Burn. Isn't Crash and Burn on Blu-ray? I know Crash is from them. Gotta spell it right. No, I guess it's not. For some reason I thought that... For some reason I thought it was. Maybe I'm just getting... maybe getting Robot Wars mixed up with that one. By Good Full Moon, like post-mid-90s and up ones that exist. After 2000 is when I will have to watch a trailer before I watch a full moon movie, honestly. Etsy is an excellent place. It's like an online mall. It is. They got a neat memorabilia collection. Show it off here. I will. I don't go on Etsy because I hear that it's dangerous. It is dangerous. I spent hundreds of dollars. Not expecting to. But I did. I did spend a lot of money. No USPS tomorrow, President's Day. Thank you very much, Douglas. You are my holiday guy, reminding me of when holidays happen. And that's fine. We got nothing left over from the weekend that needed to go out. So yeah, we'll keep packing. Like, it'll get packed up, but it just won't go out till Tuesday. Head of the Family is very funny. Haven't seen Head in many years. Sorority Bay is one of the favorite USA Up All Night memories. I love that movie, and that was the first place I saw it. Was USA's Up All Night. Or like the first Subspecies movie from Full Moon. I don't mind Subspecies. I won't ever rewatch them. I'm just, like I said earlier, I'm not a big vampire fan, and the vampire movies that I don't like are like the medieval ones, like that make the vampire romantic and everything. Those are boring to me. That's just personal. Latest was part 11, which is the prequel, sequel, something. I mean, one's coming in this week, Dr. Death. So they've had, Full Moon. Puppet Master's had some offshoots. There's Blade. There's the Puppet Master Littlest Reich that Full Moon, the only one that Full Moon didn't do. Which I wanted it to be so good, but there's something about that movie that just didn't work. How do you feel about Sorority Babes 2 coming out? It's fine. I probably won't watch it. Funnily, that part 11 of Puppet Master was an ad for YouTube before the video. I wanted to watch that video. Transfer's probably favorite full moon. Okay. Hideous is pretty fun. I haven't seen Hideous since the VHS days also. Ginger Dead Man is a favorite full moon of mine. I don't like it at all. I hate the Ginger Dead Man movies. Like, I would never have them in my collection. I forgot about those. Yeah, Ginger Dead Man is a lot of fun. I want to see Dr. Mordred. For I read it was a full moon take on Doctor Strange. The Glasses was horrendous. I loved it. Speaking of The Glasses, for some reason, they are now releasing The Glasses and The Glasses 2 separately on DVD on their own, and the full retail for it is $24.99 each. So that means I would be selling them for like $18.99 each. They're shorts. They're both short movies. I don't know what that company's doing. But yeah. I'm not carrying them. I'm not even putting up for pre-order. Is it going to come with The Glasses? I don't know, because I am not carrying them. That is one of the stupidest things I've ever seen a company do. Need to read the updated copies for the single Glasses single releases. Not as funny. That was one thing I looked for when I saw that. Let's see. So the Glasses, man finds a pair of sunglasses in the street. Sorry, I can't see anything. Man finds a pair of sunglasses in the street that enables him to see into the near future, but unfortunately for some, future is not so bright. Blah, 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 blah. Includes blah, blah, blah. So that is $24.95. So I would be selling it for $18.99. It includes the movie, behind-the-scenes documentary, movie trailers, and music videos. The runtime for the movie is 9 minutes. Yeah, I said it. 9 minutes. The Glasses 2 runtime is 22 minutes. And it's also it would be $18.99. So, yeah. I'm not carrying them. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if... Yeah, the double feature is the same price and is still available. And the runtime is 32 minutes because of the two movies combined. That one I will sell. I will not sell them separate. That is fucking stupid. $24 for a 9-minute flick, yeah. Also, this is the same company with the greatest synopsis on the back, so there's that. That is true. The most entertaining thing about The Glasses was the synopsis, but it's stupid. It's so stupid. Someone who ran a 900 number back in the day, charging that for a 9-minute movie. Ran out of theater to screen The Glasses. No, not going to do that. Sorry, I like money. Don't want to give it away. Speaking of which, I will be doing some giveaways next week. I didn't have anything ready for this week, but I will be doing a giveaway for the Arrow sale. If you bought anything during the Arrow sale, you will be already entered. You don't have to do anything. But next week I will do a drawing, and when I thought about that, I realized, oh fuck, I never emailed the people that won the Synapse sale. So I'm going to do that tomorrow, and email them, give them the prize, and then next week we'll do the Arrow sale. I don't know what I'm going to do. It was way more successful than the Synapse sale, just because it's Arrow. They have more titles on Blu-ray than Synapse does. So we'll see. We'll see. I should. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out this week what we're gonna do. Also, if you're local, you definitely want to come by the store if you're into anything serial killer related in book form. So we've got a lady that comes in. She's been coming in for months now, pretty much since we opened. She found the store, and she is known to the store by the employees as serial killer, storage unit lady. So I honestly don't know her name. I asked her last time she was in, and I completely forgot it. I'm really not good with names. But storage unit lady, generally she buys storage units, and then instead of putting it online, she doesn't sell anything online. She sells them, all of the stuff in it, to local businesses or on Facebook Marketplace. So generally she brings in DVDs, Blu-rays. None of it has really been amazing. We've turned down most of it, honestly. Just because it's, it's non-horror, it's random mainstream stuff, some of it in terrible condition. She's brought in a few books here and there. She bought a storage unit with a bunch of Stephen King type books in there. Those have been selling really well. But then a couple weeks ago, she started bringing in, she won a storage unit. And she is kind of scared of what's in there. This is one of the craziest storage units I've ever heard of. So this guy collected serial killer stuff, as in books about serial killers, crazy books. Like, there's a book in French about a serial killer. I don't know if he speaks French. I have no idea. But yeah, a bunch of books. Like old books, crazy price books that probably 400 or 500 were printed. Like, it's insane. But then he also had a bunch of old, like, back when Spencer's would carry all of the Sideshow collectibles and McFarlane toys and NECA stuff. A bunch of stuff from that era. Evil Dead, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Spawn, all that stuff. We bought a bunch of, and these are all going on eBay, but we bought a bunch of Matchbox type diecast stuff. In fact, they're all in my car right now. I'm going to be putting that stuff online. But then, possibly the weirdest, most expensive thing I've ever had in the store. I have found one for sale that's sold, and it's sold for $17.50. Not $17.50, $1,750. I'll take a video of it and take some pictures and show it to you guys next week. But it is a serial killer board game. Hand painted map of the US with, like, all these, going to different cities and little dots, and there's little plastic characters and cards, kind of like Monopoly type chance cards. There's money. I don't understand how the money is involved. But basically the idea is to kill people in every city and try not to get caught in its city or in a state that has the death penalty or something like that. I can't remember. But holy shit, it's fucking weird. Oh yeah, the people that you kill in the game are little babies. They're little babies in the game, like little baby pieces, and it comes in a body bag. It was banned in Canada, but yeah. So if you're into serial killer stuff, we are packed at the store with serial killer stuff. We don't even have it all out. We're still buying books from her, and just putting them in the back, and we'll be putting stuff out as we get room, as we sell through things. But yeah, guy's got a crazy collection, and luckily she's bringing a lot of it to us. That one might end up on eBay, the serial killer board game. That was the last place I saw it sell within the last year. But other than that, I couldn't find anything on it. Other than like a couple board game websites, like forums talking about it. But yeah. It was very, very interesting. I was like, at first, like when they were like, dude, we got a serial killer board game. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I looked at it, it's in a body bag, and I'm like, oh my god, I kind of want to just take this home and keep it. Until I figured out how expensive it is, and I'm like, nope, would rather have the money. So, yeah. She's still not done. She still hasn't gone through everything. So, if you're local, come on in. The board game's not going to be out. I don't think we own that yet. And I also... Because I'm giving her two offers, like a cash offer, and then we'll split whatever it sells for online offer. So I don't know what she's going for yet on the board game, but yeah. I'll try to remember to take a video and some pictures of that and share it with you guys next week. I got my Arrow order a few days ago. Thanks. Time to watch Over the Edge again. And look forward to Will You Just Die that you recommended. I hope you really like Why Don't You Just Die. It's really, really... It's a lot of fun. It really is. Got a feeling I know that you're talking about. I remember it was featured in Rue Morgue, possibly. Hey, Mike, will you be sending out Pubmaster 3 4K this week? Scott from Maine. Scott, it's in stock. So if you order it, yeah, it'll be going in the mail. Does it have the artwork done by the artist by, what's his name, Joe Coleman? No. It doesn't have artwork. Like, it literally just comes in a body bag. There's no box. And all the pictures that I saw of it online, does not come in a box. It comes in a body bag. But there is a serial killer trivia game that's got like Pogo the Clown on it or something like that. But yeah, that's a little bit more common. This one, I think something I saw was like he made like less than 300 of them. So, oh, and also we didn't get them. She sold them to a different person. We weren't. I really wasn't wanting to get into it. But he also had actual artwork and letters from serial killers. So yeah. Yeah. Interesting guy. But we're getting his stuff. So coming into the physical store. It probably will not make it on the website. But yeah. Some of it will be going to eBay. Some of the more expensive stuff. There's a book from the 1800s that was in a shoebox that is literally falling apart, but it is from the 1800s. It's a law book about a guy that murdered some kids, and it's a transcript of the trial. And then it's signed from I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but it's like the state attorney at the time wrote a little note on it to the Chicago Times or something like that. Something ridiculous. Yeah. I ordered it last week. Email me, Scott. Give me your order number and I'll look into it. Why are you here? Go eat. I already ate. Ha! I'm going to have to Google that game, so curious what it looks like. Well, if you can't find anything, or if you're unsure whether you're looking at the right one, come back next week. All right. I think that's it, folks. Yeah, we're at 53 minutes. I think that'll be it. So thank you for joining me. It's been a little bit of a weird show. As always, every Sunday at 7ish, I go live on YouTube and I tell you what came in, what's coming, and give you news updates, rants, reviews, and answer your questions. So join us next week. And as always, subscribe to the channel. It always helps. And click the notification bell. Jesus Christ. Like, I'm trying to find the camera button over here and everything just left my mind. But yeah, subscribe, click the notification bell, like the video. All this helps us get pushed up and more recommended to more people that like this kind of stuff. So, and I don't do ads. I will probably never do ads on this channel. So, yeah, just tell people. It helps. Mostly it helps the store, and it helps us continue. But thank you very much, folks. As always, be nice to people. Don't be a dick. And hail Satan. We will see you next week. Goodbye.
Eat a whore.